All I know, Frank, about your wife is that out of nowhere she started taking dumb shots at me because she worked for Anthony. I don't respect that. If you want to know the truth, I've never met her. I don't know anything about her. I know she's trying to be a comedian, but when I look at comedians that are doing it out there, her name doesn't pop up on any of the lists. I didn't know anything about her. And because she worked for Anthony, she felt like she had to attack me. I don't respect people like that, Frank. Like zero. These people, they don't have a mind of their own. There was a whole culture. If you worked for Anthony, without even meeting me, you had to go all in and attack me. You know, it's been told to me over and over again by people I've actually had on this live stream. So Frank, I don't respect her at all because like it's weird. It's weird that she would take these dumb, stupid ass shots at me when she never even met me. And the only thing she's got is that she worked for Anthony, and Anthony makes it very clear about his hatred towards me. And if I hate him, and if you're gonna work here, you gotta hate him too. Stephen Lurch, $7.99 things. Paul Hogan gives the best in all of Newcastle. Last night he gave me, oh, wow. I don't know anything about that, Stephen. Jeez. All right. Thank you, Stephen. Jeez. Hi, Ralph P. Anthony's like Howard, a prick. I don't know. I mean, you know, like I said, I said what I had to say about Anthony. I would like to move on. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time. So me saying I would like to move on, you guys aren't going to move on, are you? You're not. Can I just say I would like to move on? And would that be good enough for like we all move on? Oh, you're not going to move on. Okay. Oh, why do you censor yourself sometimes and other times you swear? Because I think it's easy to curse. And also like, I know like I had to stop live streaming on TikTok because their rules are absolutely insane. You know, the last 3 or 4 times I tried to live stream on TikTok, especially doing exactly what, you know, doing this. If you're watching this on a regular basis, you get sort of the idea what I'm doing. And 3 out of the last 4 times I was on TikTok live, I would see TikTok go away. They would get rid of my live stream. And then YouTube has other rules. Like they have a problem with the thing that shut down the world. So you can't even mention that word. When I do listen, which it truly is rare, but when I do listen to some old O&A here and there, the one thing I found so weird when we first went to satellite radio, it was one giant curse fest. It was, and it almost sounds forced. If you hear the early days, of us on XM, it's just us cursing the entire time because we know we can now finally curse. And I always think about that. So when I'm doing this, yeah, I'll throw a curse out here and there, but I don't want this to just turn into the F word over and over again. So I don't know why I'm answering your question. I think it's pretty obvious, but whatever. All right, Grant, do you feel embarrassed that your peers passed you by? No one has really done anything that great since Opie and Anthony, Grant. I mean, that's the reality. You know, Anthony is now on WABC on Sunday nights, one day away. That's not impressive. I know. I know this isn't impressive either. I get it. Is what Anthony is doing more impressive than this? Yeah, of course. But in the end, that's not impressive at all. Literally at all. Like, you know, if I was on speaking terms with Anthony, I would have told him, "Oh, you're going back to AM radio after all these years, and you're going to be on Sunday nights for a couple hours." I would downplay that, Ant. Just downplay it. Don't make it a big over-the-top thing because it's not impressive. Could it be the start of something impressive? Sure, of course. But I think that's the mistake he made, was making it into a huge big deal that he was making this giant comeback to radio. And then you find out it's a couple hours on a Sunday night. It's not impressive. This isn't impressive. So when you talk about my peers passing me by, Jim Norton should be way bigger than he is. What he's doing isn't impressive either. There's nothing impressive about it. You want to talk about peers passing you by? Every single comedian has passed Jim Norton by that did the Opie and Anthony show. I say every single one of them has a bigger career than Jim Norton. See, this is the real stuff. This is the honest stuff. Sam Roberts, not impressive. Just rotting in a seat at SiriusXM. Is he doing better than I am? Oh, yes, he is. Is it impressive? Oh, no, it's not. All right. All right, Frank. Blaming Ann for Chrissie taking shots is this. I know you got to stick up for your wife, Frank. She was having fun with you, but you forgot how to have fun. Did I forget to have fun? Did I, Frank? Because I ain't going with her nonsense. She got NYC Unleashed, the exposure you were asking for. No, she didn't. What are you talking about? She has no pull, Frank. Wake up. Oh my God, Frank, you're just as delusional as the rest of them. You're trying to tell me that Chrissie Mayr, I don't even know how to say her name. She's kind of good looking. I'll give her that. She's kind of good looking, Frank. But she doesn't have pull. What are you talking about? My other YouTube channel, Opie Unleashed NYC, there's nothing going on there. It's a slow growth. Oh, wow, these people are delusional. She got NYC Unleashed, the exposure you were asking for. All right, Frank. Frank, at this point, you're just spending your hard-earned money. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Save up for a second, house. That'd be cool. That'd be fun. I'm sure like the Chrissie Mayr show, whatever, however, I don't even know how to say her name. That's not good. I'm sure like she's setting the internet on fire and whatever, shithole you live in. I'm sure you'll move out soon because her numbers are just through the roof. Amazing. And you guys are going to be doing some house shopping soon. Save your money, Frank. You're delusional. I had an amazing career. I knew how to put a radio show together. Did it for many, many years. Got paid very, very well by people that know this shit, not you. They don't pay radio guys stupid money if they suck. Figure it out. Can you imagine working for a company, right? I'll leave with this. You suck so bad at it that they give you insane money. A company in America paying someone insane money because they suck so bad. That's why you people are incredibly dishonest. This is not a company in the world that would have an employee around that sucks and continue to pay him very, very well. Obviously, they knew my worth. That's why I don't like you people. I mean, not my people. You know who I'm talking about because they're insanely dishonest. Insanely dishonest. These shows that clip and make fun, right? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, you have nothing on Jim Norton to make fun of, really? Oh, zero things to make fun of Jim Norton about, really? Oh, really? And yeah, and Anthony you have nothing, right? There's nothing you can think about Anthony where you're like, wow, you know what? If I talk about this or if I talk about the Jim Norton stuff, oh my God, my views would be through the roof. Nothing, right? Nothing comes to mind whatsoever. Zero. That's why you're incredibly dishonest, and I don't respect any of you.